Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at an Eldrazi ramp deck in historic format. There's a new card that came out from the Pioneer Master that I've been wanting for so long, and that is this card called Kozilek's Return. Because without this card, the deck was very vulnerable to an aggro deck. You had to get pretty lucky with things like Ugin's Binding, and plus you also had to have things like Null Drifters on the side. The deck was especially weak to tempo decks with some counter spells. But now, the Kozilek's Return is here in Arena. It's a 3-mana Boardwipe at an instant speed. That's going to be very, very good versus things like energy decks, Thopter aggro decks, or even things like ninjas, for example. And even if they have a counter spell, they'd have to use it on their turn. If it does get countered, we can always just play out our 7-mana cards or evoke with the Null Drifter for 3 mana into exiling the Kozilek's Return that's in the graveyard and dealing 5 damage to each creature. So in this deck, as the name suggests, we're going to be ramping a lot. We do have a lot of ramp cards. Starting from turn 1, we have 4 copies of Ugin's Lab, and we also have 4 copies of Utopia Sprawl. And if you did start with Ugin's Labyrinth, you can immediately go into Solar Transformer, which would be the turn to play, but since Ugin's Labyrinth does come in untapped, you can go directly into Solar Transformer. Otherwise, turn 2, you can ramp with Malevolent Rumble or the Solar Transformer into Sowing Mycospawn. So funny enough, the Sowing Mycospawn is actually going to be the card that kind of ties everything together, because this is a card that is going to be able to tutor for things like Ugin's Labyrinth, further ramping you into 7-mana cards, or you can even tutor for a copy of a Cavern of Souls versus heavy counterspell decks. But since the deck is a tricolored deck, this is a card that is going to be able to tutor for the missing color. For example, you really need the red mana for things like Bitter Reunion or Kozilek's Return. You can tutor for a red mana as well. But if you want to evoke the Null Drifter, you can also tutor for a blue source as well. But let's say you have some Utopia Sprawl stuck in your hand, you can't play it out. You could also tutor for a forest. Better yet, if you need a blue mana for a Null Drifter and be able to cast Utopia Sprawl, you can even tutor for a Breeding Pool as well. But if you want to kill your opponent fast, you can also tutor for a Shifting Woodland as well. The Shifting Woodland is fantastic in this deck because if you just attack with the Emrakul twice, the game's over. But you can also Shifting Woodland become a copy of things like a Breaker of Creation or the Null Drifter, which has Annihilator attached to it, which can also slow your opponent down as well. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Historic Best of 3 to show you guys what that does. So let's hop on over. This is a hand we keep, right? Lab the Emrakul, play the Solar, and then we play Sowing Mycospawn, grab a Forest. Okay. So this is Ninja. This is Ninja. Kind of scared. We need a board wipe as soon as possible. Kozilek's Return, where are you at? Let's grab a Commercial District. Two, three, four, five, six. I think we bottomed that. We're just looking for a Kozilek's Return here. Well, this isn't good. Yeah, this isn't looking good. It's my final turn, I think. And we didn't get it, so we're probably dead. We could still try to look for it. Like this. That's a lot of lands. I think that's game. Rip. What happened this game? I casted 3 things. Yeah, even if Kozilek's Return comes down, not even gonna kill the entire board, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't see, like, there's not a single card. So we go up to 6, but we still take 8. Then, you know, I mean, they just drew away too many cards. The fact that they just discarded the Kaito means that they have another Kaito in there, so we're dead 100%. Okay, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I think we go down on, like, Emrakul and Null Drifter. Call it a day. Okay. So we can Utopia Sprawl turn 1, turn 2 Ugin into Sowing Myco Spawn. Ooh, that's really good. Let's grab a Cavern. Ingenious Infiltrator. That's so annoying because this doesn't kill it anymore. I guess we can just Kozilek's Command anyways. I do want to kind of scry. 2, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 mana. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Not sure what to do. Silver for Master. I guess now we can just do Kozilek's Return. Okay, perfect. What? Why did it use the forest? What? Why did it use the red mana? Oh my god. This game is something else. Let me tell ya. It could have even used Cavern of Souls and Forest. It could have even used Ugin's Labyrinth. It just had to use this one. Like, what? Oh, man. What an awful, awful auto-tapper. You can't trust these anymore, you know? Yeah, well... I guess we're just playing Cossacks Return again. Yeah, I mean, they could have a counter spell, I guess, so... Yeah, let's just do this. That's my turn. Kaito!
The housewarming party has arrived. Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
So they do play a Spell Pierce. I'm gonna return this. I feel like they should have plussed the Kaito there. Decline. Decline. Why did it still cast the animation though? Yeah, so we definitely need to use the Cossacks command next turn. So that we can put Kindred in there. Yeah, I'll take the damage. Sure. Why not? We're still pretty healthy, so... I feel like... Interesting, like... I guess I can go Cossacks Return again, and then attack the Kaito. I mean, Cossacks Return, my bad. So, Cossacks Return, attack the Kaito, and we'll Cossacks Command, Chump Block.
You won't be so lucky next time.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even if they have a Spell Pierce, I don't think I'm dead. They're not going to animate the Mutavault. Interesting. Sowing Myco Spawn. Destroy the Mutavault. Okay. Okay, so we've learned that Cosmic Return, absolutely a stellar card. So that's good. It's a bit fishy, but I'm down to keep it. Having a Boardwipe is always nice in this deck. Like, no turn 1 play, which is kind of awkward. I'm just hoping that I'll survive, you know? Okay, opponent also has a pretty slow hand, it seems. That's perfect. Double blue. So I'm guessing... Let me see, so... Interesting. So I can go... Bitter Reunion, get rid of a Cosmic Return, put into Graveyard. Which does mean that they can't play a Spell Pierce. They Spell Pierce this anyways. Wow. Does that mean they have another one? We'll see. Yeah, it does seem like they have another one in hand. Interesting. So the problem currently is I don't have blue source for the Null Drifter. So if they counter this... Okay, sure. I'll let them counter this. We'll Sowing Myco spawn, get a blue source for the Null Drifter. I could have also just Cossacks commanded the Mockingbird. This is Ninjutsu 3. I hope I get a blue source. Even Utopia Sprawl is a blue source. I might have to Cossacks command on my turn on the Mockingbird because the risk of oh. That's fine. What? That's your entire turn? That's crazy. I think opponent lost. This board isn't good enough for the surgical, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's good enough. They ran out of cards. Is doing this better, or... I guess it is. Since I can play my World Breaker next turn. Funny enough, this causes command that can actually exile Mutavault. I'm actually surprised they just pass a turn like that. Okay. Sucks that we didn't draw a land there, but... Do I play around Spell Pierce, number 3? I think we do. Is it actually the Changing Outcast that we have to kill? Nah, we have another Kha'Zix command, so... And we should probably hold back because of the Mutavault. Just in case. Oh! Okay, that's a really great top deck, but... They're still in a pretty bad spot. Huh? Excuse me? Did they give up? Okay, GG's opponent. I mean, this hand is great. Just through and through. Yeah, sowing Michael spawn in this deck is just so great. Huh. So this is an aura deck, which makes it a tiny bit tricky. I think I have to go Cossack's Return. Get rid of that. Amp the Raptors. I could ramp really hard for Cossack's Command. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, Cossack's Return, right? I'm ramping for the Cossack's Return so that it does 5 damage AoE. Oh man, that's a lot of cards. 2, 4. Like if I want to get rid of all these, I should probably just do it now. They do get to draw 2 cards though, which is kind of annoying, I guess. Wait, what? I just casted a 7-mana card. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi creature spell. Oh my god. That is not the same as the other card. Whoops. Yeah, that is not the same card as the other card. Definitely not. All this is bad. Now they have Giver Runes. That is really bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 11 at the moment. Oh my god, what are they even doing? They just threw the game, right? Actually, I don't want to give them... I guess I don't want to give them Esper Sentinel value. These are all gonna die anyways. So I'll probably do this first. This is gonna trigger first, right? They just threw the game so hard. Did they not realize that they can still give a rune, give protection from colorless? Maybe they don't know. Bitter Reunion. It's an enchantment. I think we won the game. Maybe I should have actually topped it. So I can haste this in. Right? Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. I mean, it's probably their first time playing against the Kha'Zix Return, to be fair with you. So that's probably where opponent made the mistake. But good chance that they might not know that Giver Runes can give up protection from colorless, right? So immediately the first card that I miss is a Chalice of the Void, honestly. Yeah. That's the first card that I kind of miss. Chalice of the Void. Is Haywire even good? I mean, I guess it does kind of buy you time. Maybe it's not. Come to think of it, I haven't even casted a Malevolent Rumble yet. Funny enough. Yeah, that's a pretty nice hand. So, I'm really liking the Utopia Sprawl so far. It's been great. It's been pretty amazing. We'll call red. Again, they tapped out with Gotta fix our top because we're kind of flooding here. Interesting. Okay. Well, there is the first Kha'Zix Return, which is nice. Did they keep bunch of like protection spells without the aura creatures, maybe? Perhaps, perhaps. So we get a Null Drifter. I might actually keep the Malevolent Rumble and just go Null Drifter. And we'll go Null Drifter here. Just in case like we have to cast a Kha'Zix Return. Fragment Reality. Not that great in a deck with the Sowing Micro spawns. Demonic Ruckus. So I can force out Giver Runes here? To tap in response? but it'll kill the Giver Runes, right? Indestructible. Okay. It's Malevolent Rumble. Ugin. Could be over next turn. Our life total is actually pretty healthy. Unless we don't get one-shotted, we should be good. We definitely can though, so I'm a bit afraid, right? A bit afraid. We can definitely get one-shotted. Ooh, I think we're dead. One more aura and we're dead. Yikes. Okay, that's a good sign. Oh, thank God. That's crazy. So close. So close. Yeah, that was so very close. I am not gonna attack because they could have another hammer hand. I'm just gonna pass. Okay, I think we should be able to win here. We're gonna gain so much life. We're gaining 13 life. That's not gonna do anything. $13 life. Alright, GG's. GG's. Man, everybody today that's playing Historic are all very high ranked in the ladder. Come on, what are... What is this hand? Yikes. It's really bad. I might just go like this so I can go Transformer, Cavern of Souls, into a Cosmic Return, and then draw some cards with Null Drifter. Our hand is so slow. We'll see. Really? Hmm. No. So bad. Oh, another top land. I think we're dead. Yeah. I would say we are probably like most likely dead. Double mulligan, and even then it was such a bad hand. A lot of auras, huh? A lot of auras today. Lots of auras. Couldn't really play the game there. Bitter reunion. I think we just want lands, honestly. There's that Emperor. I'm sad that we didn't mill any like Kozak's return though. That's something that I was kind of hoping for, but yeah, I could get rid of their land. And then go for a World Breaker next turn. Ah, that sucks. Found another land. Okay, that's actually pretty good, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Or Spirit Dancer. Kozak's return. I could just do it, but okay. Pretty good. Okay, so, I mean, if there's a lot of these Aura decks out there, I guess it doesn't make sense for us to not play Chalice of the Void on the sideboard, right? Hmm. I can't cast this Kozak's command, though. But we have a Malevolent Rumble. Hand is relatively good. I just auto-selected. The UI just literally blinked. That is always fun. Ugin. It's so far away. I think we lost. I can't get rid of that light ball, no matter what. Yeah. I think this game is over. Unless I can get... nah. I think there's nothing we can do to win the game. Yeah, our start was slow, and then, you know, they had a perfect start with Demonic Ruckus into Shelter by Ghost with the Light Paw. They had a 3-card combo. I want to make some changes. Okay. Can't cast Kozak's command at the moment. I wonder if I should just bottom it. Because I'd rather put down lands than not being able to cast anything for a while. Okay, that sucks. That's a good card. I do need another land. But let's just take this. Tarmogoyf. I mean, this is so strong, so... They're dead next turn? Yeah, they're dead next turn? That's funny. I can see myself having an unlicensed hearse versus them for the Goyf, but that's about it. I'll go down on Bitter Reunion, plus maybe a copy of Devourer of Destiny. I think this matchup, you want to top deck like the best card as possible, like since they're gonna have a lot of discard spells. I think we're just gonna keep all these. I don't want to mulligan against the discard deck. We're still in for business if we get a 7 on a card. Lab into Solar Transformer. Into a Sowing Myco Spawn. The dream is still alive. Dream is dead. Go with the Solar Transformer. They could have a Fatal Push for my Rumble token. Like, I do want to just land the Sowing Micro Spawn next turn. Crucius. My opponent plays Crucius in 2024. I did get a Kozilek's Command, but probably just better to ramp. I guess I could have gone a Rumble into Micro Spawn. I mean, thank God I didn't. Interesting, they decided to attack there. In case I need to cast my Kozilek's Command. Artifact, creature, land, sorcery. So I can actually attack with the Shifting Woodland here. Almost messed up. Shifting Woodland was about to tap on its own. Wow, we're actually seeing Breaker of Creation like happen twice, which is like so rare. Interesting hand, isn't it? Sacred Foundry. I think I just... Do I need this? Or do I just need a land at the moment? Because we're ramping pretty fast. Some kind of a combo deck, I'm assuming. We just Kozilek's Command. It says whenever you cast, so I should probably just do it now. You never know with these kind of decks. They could have a mana tight. Yep. They could have a mana tight, you know? It is entirely possible. Wow, what? I feel like I need to get rid of this. Like, they have a medallion plus impact tremor. Like, I feel like yeah. Warp Orb. Ugin. Emrakul minus. Minus Bitter Reunion. -1 Solar Transformer. Or 2. Let's go. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I'm actually really liking the addition of Utopia Sprawl. Hero. That's kind of scary. Nothing came down though. 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have a shifting woodland. That is such a fast ramp. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 mana. Ooh. We're gonna attack. No, right? You're gonna attack? Why? Why would you attack with that? Oh. Uh-oh. Emrakul is currently at 12 mana. Oh, thank God this is actually a human, though. Do I need to play this? Actually, let's attack. Kindred instant sorcery land creature. Emrakul! That's so sick. So... okay. So first of all, let's start with playing another Winota. We'll keep that one. You're gonna attack with that Winota. And we're gonna block with the Emrakul. Easy. And we're gonna pass. That's a great turn. Ow. 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 Yeah, they're just dead. Okay. Right, so we played 7 games with the Stag. We went 5 and 2. But I do have some concerns, even though we won a bunch of games. So this deck, right, we're trying out this card called Kozilek's Return, which is an amazing card versus creature decks. But it's not quite the amazing card versus something like Aura. Because honestly, like dealing 2 damage, 5 damage, it's not really gonna matter. But I did actually feel the power of a Kozilek's Return compared to something like Ugin's Binding when it came down to playing versus a ninja deck. This card was just infinitely better compared to Ugin's Binding because it is a 3 mana instant speed Boardwipe. So against creature decks such as ninjas, energy decks, like a Johnny, things like that, gonna be excellent. But Ugin's Binding, not so much, right? I mean, it's still gonna be good, but they're still gonna be able to play those cards out again. And at the same time, without you being able to combo with the 7 mana card, Ugin's Binding by itself is not that good, right? It's a 3 mana bounce a creature against those decks, so definitely not as good compared to Kozilek's Return. But I did kind of feel that against other decks, like Aura, for instance, Ugin's Binding is going to be a lot better, which is something I actually felt when I was playing against an Aura deck. So maybe this is something like a sideboard card you can put. I mean, at the same time, maybe not as well. Maybe just having a Chalice of the Void and putting it on 2 or 1 can get the job done. So that's kind of where I'm at, honestly. I was actually going to stop after the first 4 games, but I kept playing because the deck was actually pretty fun. Like the ramping potential is just so insane. I actually quite enjoy this more than the Porn of Calamity deck that I played. So this is the card in question. Every time I play this card, I bricked, right? I bricked. The card just couldn't get the job done. I'm just not lucky enough. So I'm glad I'm not playing this card. And to end the note, the Shifting Woodland, we actually got to see it towards the end. We got to actually haste our Breaker of Creation twice, actually, which was fantastic because this card has Annihilator 2, right? So that's actually pretty good. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.